intro is so cool. I spent time today making that. But instead of talking about me, let's get straight to the point. I spent a lot of today reading the Paris Agreement, the Paris Accord, and trying to wrap my head around why there's such a furor about it. And I don't really know. I mean, if I were to review it, it would easily be the most boring piece of non-actionable literature I think I've ever read. They're only doing this so that they can go back to their constituents and say, hey, I'm helping with climate change, and then they can get voted back in, or if they're a dictator, their approval ratings can go up because they're not actively trying to kill them through the length of climate change, but if they're a dictator, they're more than likely actively trying to kill them. So my review is, it's a pretty boring document that doesn't really lead to much of anything. It's a lot of recognizing, assessing, informing, watching, communicating, and in the improv world, those aren't things you want to do. You want to take action. You want to do something. And there's not really that much in there. So here are my 10 reasons why you should do something about it. It would probably be a good idea to start investing in the ice market. I feel like that's going to go up, up, up. Move away from the coasts. But if you live in Florida, please stay there. We do not want you guys coming to where we live. Every time you see snow, soak it in. Enjoy it. Might not be there for long. Load up on sunscreen, because it's going to get hot, hot, hot. Wait, sunscreen doesn't block from heat. It's time for you to get your summer bod all year round. It'd be a good idea to invest in a gym membership, so by the time we're able to go to the beach 24/7, you have the beach body that supports that. Say goodbye to most food products. Who needs them anyway? We can live off of genetically modified anything. Get your post-apocalyptic predictions ready, because we don't know what it'll look like when the earth is toasted. You like fish? Well, enjoy it for the small amount of time that it's still going to be here, because those oceans are going to boil those fish right on up. I highly recommend you read the Paris Agreement, because all these points I've said have nothing to do with it. But the fact that I read and you didn't means you can believe anything that I say. Am I supposed to be doing 10 points? I feel like at this point I've made my points. So this is your takeaway. Do your own research. My review is confusing and all over the place because it's been so long since I actually reviewed something for myself, instead of listening to other people do it for me. I dug deep and read this document and it was boring. On an entertainment scale, this thing gets a 1 out of 5. But on a political, actually changing things scales, it's a 3 out of 5. The only reason it's not a 5 out of 5 is because the thing doesn't tell you to do anything. It just says assess, talk about, and try to maintain. So climate change is a huge issue. But I really think before you hop onto bandwagon issues like this, I mean, like I did in this video, do your research. Don't just jump up enraged and yell. When you yell, make sure you're saying something. This has been another exciting Nate Reviews. This is in my everything category, of course. So click here to watch a review of Baywatch, which I put up yesterday, and here to subscribe. Thank you very much, and I hope to hit you with some new stuff in the future.